Before the scientists came, before the cameras, before anyone called it Skinwalker Ranch, one family lived here. They lasted 18 months. In 1994, Terry and Gwen Sherman moved their family onto an isolated cattle ranch in northeastern Utah. Hundreds of acres, room for their herd, and enough isolation to build the life they'd wanted. Then, something walked onto the property. According to Terry Sherman, their first strange encounter came almost immediately. An enormous wolf approached the family. It seemed strangely calm, so calm they reportedly touched it. Then, it attacked a calf. Sherman claimed he shot the animal repeatedly, and it simply walked away. But the wolf was supposedly only the beginning. The Shermans reported strange lights moving above their land, objects maneuvering through the night sky, and enormous craft-like shapes that seemed to appear without warning. Then their cattle began disappearing. Others were found dead under circumstances the Shermans considered inexplicable. Some appeared mutilated, and every lost animal meant something beyond another mystery. It meant money. Soon, the ranch wasn't simply behaving strangely. The Shermans believed it was responding to them. They described bizarre sounds, objects apparently disappearing, unexplained disturbances, and phenomena that seemed to vanish whenever someone tried to observe them closely. Eventually, this wasn't paranormal curiosity. It was fear. Accounts describe the family sleeping together and keeping watch over the property. Their dream ranch had become somewhere they no longer felt safe, and after roughly 18 months, Terry Sherman decided to tell someone. In 1996, the family's extraordinary claims became public. They described UFOs, unusual animals, cattle mutilations, and more than a year of escalating strangeness. And one person was particularly interested: billionaire Robert Bigelow. Within months, Bigelow purchased the ranch for approximately $200,000. Then, he sent in scientists, former intelligence personnel, and surveillance equipment. A family's nightmare had become a laboratory. But there's something curious about those original reports. The Shermans weren't calling this Skinwalker Ranch. The name came from Navajo traditions concerning harmful witches, sometimes translated into English as skinwalkers. Later retellings connected those beliefs with stories about conflict between Navajo and Ute peoples. But the often repeated story that a Navajo curse specifically created the phenomena at this ranch is far harder to establish. Over the next 30 years, layers accumulated: scientists, intelligence officials, government programs, books, television, aliens, portals, skinwalkers. Eventually, the legend became bigger than the family who started it. Maybe predators, isolation, and years of retelling transformed unrelated events into something extraordinary. Maybe the Shermans genuinely experienced phenomena we still don't understand. But before the scientists, before the government, before the television cameras, there was only a family, and they believed something on their ranch wanted them gone. Thank you for visiting the archive.